Wednesday, 2 p.m. I walk through the door marked staff only that sits just inside the east entrance to Trivet Hall. I toss my bags into the dimly lit hallway next to everyone else's and go clock in. ASU Food Services, it says. I swipe one card, then my app card, and the display changes. Punch accepted. Michael Edmond. Thank you. Back up the hallway. I hang a right. I walk past the potatoes and the drink cart to the sink where I wash my hands.
Hey, Mike.
Rhonda says. Rhonda is how I greet her in return. I continue back to the cash registers and hang another right past the oven and the hot bar, where the mac and cheese, soups, rotel, and au jus stay warm. Oh, the au jus. Probably the single most hated item by anybody who has ever had the pleasure of spilling the 180-degree powdered beef gravy all over their hand. One last turn into what used to be a broom closet, but what is now our workspace. I slide up to my station at the pickup window. I work back to back with 3 other guys, the same repetitive pattern. Bag, mint, napkin, ticket, club, chips. Clark! Bag, mint, napkin, ticket, melt, mac and cheese, fork. Johnson?
Johnson?
I look behind me and Emerson has that grin on his face. The one he throws on when he's trying to antagonize someone, when he's trying to get a laugh. You think you're funny, don't you, I ask, as he hands me another box.
I do, actually, yes.
Shut up. Funny looking, trying to grow that mullet and all. What can I say? I'm not really good with the comebacks. Got a chuckle from Emerson, though.
Why do I have a mullet?
Every day. Doesn't make sense. We get back to work, exchanging idle banter back and forth between us. The microwave beeps and lets out a long tone. We shout in the staggered chorus, but no one really moves to make it stop. It's a game we play, one of many. We see who breaks first, who has to go turn off the noise, or they'll go crazy. Someone cracks. I don't know who it is until I hear Jason call. He pulls the pan full of sizzling bacon out of the oven, just as the timer for the potatoes goes off. He ignores it. Another game, same idea as with the microwave. I break first this time and turn the buzzer off. I open the door, and I'm hit by a blast of hot air as I reach in and pull the potatoes out. By now we've slowed down, and I take my seat on the old pickle bucket that we use as a trash can, a pan covering the opening. Whose turn is it to buy? I ask. They all know what I'm talking about. We look around and shrug. Conrad?
How about last time, Mike?
I don't remember you buying ever.
Well, I did. In fact, it's your turn to buy, Mike.
They all stare me down. I walk over to the market and make the purchase. I come back and dump the goods on the counter. Choco tacos, one for each of us.
You guys make my day.
Taylor says as she laughs. The people outside look at us like we're crazy. We probably are, but Choco Tacos are a reason for celebration, and we celebrate by yelling out old cartoon slogans at the top of our lungs. While it's still slow, we eat, and the cards come out. ERS, Egyptian Rat Screw. Taylor and I start, and with each hand won, she says,
Pitching!
as she scoops out the cards. Hands thump on the counter as we play. Conrad goes over to his iPod to change the song. We know what he's putting on. There's a list of songs that grown men should be ashamed to admit that they like. These 2 songs are most definitely in the top 20. But we're not ashamed. And from what you've heard so far, do we really sound like grown men? DHT, Cascada. Listen to your heart every time we touch. We listen to them. Hell, we rock out to them. We sing along off pitch. We throw sandwiches together with special forces-like precision. We would be the special forces assuming ASU Food Services actually had a special forces. We like to think so anyway. The shift goes on and the kitchen begins to get crowded as the people from the 5 o'clock shift shuffle in. The last name I call out is Wilson, and after it we all let out an anguished scream of what can I say? We're all Tom Hanks fans. I chuckle and make my way out of the kitchen. I'm out, guys. A chorus of buys and later mans follow me out the door, and the next shift's shenanigans begin.